right? Shalawam, this is GMS Wallace. Coming back to another live camp, all right? As always, we give all praise and glory and honor to
bahasham,
honor to the elders and apostles. These are blessed salutations once again to the Holy Spirit. All right? So we're rolling the spirit, man, and do what we do. You know, we're on that time of Mardi Gras madness, right? Not a buggy day, but hey, the word must go out, man. All right? But you got something? Yeah. He got something on anything. Yes. Yeah, he started off.
God, this Philippians chapter 4, verse 1. It says, therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for, my joy and crown. So stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved.
Hold on. Yeah, something tripping. Yeah, go ahead. It was tripping.
All right. Let me read it over again.
Yeah, the audio was tripping.
This Philippians 4, verse 1, it says, therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved, which the dearly beloved represents the elect, man. All right, when Songs of Solomon and David and different men speaks of the beloved, those are they that are beloved of the Lord, man. All right. First and foremost, what? The 144,000. Okay. It says, my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved. Which we have a crown set up for us if what? If we endure, man. All right, if we stand fast, okay? Yeah. So that's what we're doing, man. All right. And the goal, I mean, well, the end game is to what? Our crowns, to be crowned by the Lord as it speaks about the second entrance. Get in the second entrance, brother. All right. That the Lord have put forth for us to endure to the end. And if we endure, all right, this is the reward, man. There's a reward for our work. Okay, that's why our work going to combine with our faith, and through the faith, we're going to receive crowns. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2. And I'll start at verse 43. It says, and in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Right, the man that was taller than all the rest is speaking about him who likened unto the Son of Man, which was who? Yahawashi, man. All right, crowning those that have been followers of him, as Paul said, be ye followers of me, as I have been a follower of Yahawashi, man. All right, there are poems laid up for those in white robes, all right, for those that have what? Suffered for the truth's sake, man, and endure, which we're doing. Do what? We're being instant in season and out of season, man. Okay? And that's why we just, hey, this is the goal of coming out, man. To be loved in the crowns, man. That's the end goal. Go ahead. Let's move. Shalawam, man.
It says, so I asked the angel, it says, sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
Yeah, and put on the mortal clothing, put off the mortal clothing, and put on a new. All right, which they mortified their members in the world, man. Okay, whether that was the
which is really these bodies are mortal, right? We go immortal is going to be a new awakening of spiritual powers, right? We got the brother get the scripture on it, all right? That's what the elect is going to get when all else fails. When there's crowns being issued, that's what we're going to be rewarded with, man. All the benefits of the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? Which we're striving for. We ain't out here in the rain, fucking cold, the heat. We ain't out here for nothing. We keep bringing. For some reason, that particular topic keep coming up. We not out here, it's a reward behind this, man. You niggas be getting them old dumbass pictures and shit that you can't get out of that. You get work, you get back broke. You know?
Can't even enjoy it.
You can't even enjoy the shit, man. Niggas work there 65 and then 3 more years you dead, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, that's right. And like he said, to put on the what? The immortal, man. All right, because really righteousness is immortality. All right, and we're rehearsing the righteous acts in the spirit so we can put on the immortal, which it speaks in Wisdom of Solomon, man. Righteousness is immortality, man. That's why there's a crown set up for those who's going to be insured with everlasting righteousness, man. Which the law is going to be what? Embedded in our inner parts, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and have confessed the name of Yahawashi. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Yeah, now they're crowned and receive palms. And that's the what? The end of that man's fate, man. Mark the perfect man, for the end of that man is peace, man. It says in Psalms, which we went into, Psalms 58, and I believe 10, that righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Get that. Psalm 58.
Hold on. Let me switch the camera around. Shalawam, let me switch the camera around real fast.
Nah, it's you kind of lost me on that one. Go ahead. Huh? Yeah. You thinking of something else? You thinking of something else? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Find Psalm 85 verse 10.
85. Oh,
85. Psalm 85 verse 10. Psalm,
go ahead.
Psalm 85 verse 10.
Here we go. Yeah.
Psalm 85 verse 9.
Yeah.
Surely his salvation is not to them that fear him.
It's not to them that fear him. Yeah. So salvation gonna come to those that fear the Lord. All right, and we know what the beginning of the Lord fears, man. Go ahead.
That glory may dwell in our land.
Go ahead.
Mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other.
Right. That's when this corruption is past and incorruption gonna be what? Established, man. Go ahead. There's more, right? There's more. Right now, it just went black. I wonder if we still going. Text them out on probably listening to the
There you go.
Go ahead.
Reread
it, right? You got the camera on you, y'all can
Yeah, that's what it was tripping.
I saw that verse 11.
Yeah.
Truth shall spring out the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
Right. See, truth gonna spring out the earth, and righteousness gonna look down from heaven. All right. Infidelity, all that's gonna be what? Put out, man. All right. Incorruption, meaning what? There's no more disruptive spirit. There's nothing that can resist that can resist righteousness, man. All right. Nothing is gonna be able to battle it, man. These corrupted bodies and corroded bodies, man, moth-eaten, all right? We ain't gonna even get sick in the kingdom, man. Incorruption comes with it comes with an inheritance, all right, or a treasure of all great things, man. All right, and we got that to look forward to. Go ahead, that's it. That's it. Go ahead, brother. Then you get with the First Corinthians. Oh, what you got? I got you. Go ahead.
Verse 46, it says, then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the son of Yahawashi.
It's the son of who?
Yahawashi.
Right. Who sit on the right hand side of the Lord, man? All right, until he make all his enemies his footstool. Going to Psalms 110. All right, our Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, man. Go ahead.
Whom they have confessed in the world.
Yeah.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of our Lord.
Right, which it says that in what? Sirach 5? Wisdom of Solomon?
Wisdom of Solomon.
5, which did that stood so stiffly. Who are those men, man? All right, to stand stiffly is to stand throughout it all, man. Stand firm, right? Grounded and settled what? In the faith. Immovable. You see? And that's the spirits established. And that's the spirits the 144,000 men gonna have in the earth, man. They're gonna be immovable, man. Okay? Regardless of the condition, regardless of the situation. Some men are gonna put their lives on the line for them, and some men are gonna be saved and meet those men in the air who did put their lives on the line, man. All right? Go ahead.
In order to receive salvation, they don't have to have a sacrifice involved, man. Right? This is what we're doing. We chose to sacrifice our time and everything there are, everything above for this, man. Families, all right? Even denying ourselves, man, of what we want. Of course, being in the world, you will want so-called lavish lifestyle, everything else, but we deny that shit, man. Right? This is actually better, man. Right? Bring it out.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Which we're taking that role, man. Of being those righteous men that standing boldly before the face that have afflicted us, man. Who else doing it? Right? You new Black Panther Party niggas, we don't see you. You Muslim niggas, the bean pies, we don't see you. We the ones that doing it in righteousness, man. Cut, through the spirit, cut the devil to the heart. Exposing the things that he has done to our people, things he's done to the world, all right? And his offenses, man. Go ahead.
And when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
And what's going to make them trouble with terrible fear? The Alliance, so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans teaching on the highways and byways in unity, man. Right? And what you see, this brings dread and fear to the elite bankers, man. Right? Starting with them. Then to the Joe Six-Pack that know a little something in this society, man. This is the ticket that's been punched, seeing the men on these highways and byways, according to Jeremiah 28:8. All right? The ticket has been punched. It's over. Tackled, man. All right? Their kingdom has been numbered. All right? Go ahead.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
There you go. Keep going.
So far beyond all that they look for.
See, the strangeness of our salvation is coming via the chariot of Israel. Right? Which is going to deliver us. Like my man David Chronica said, we came here on slave ships, we're gonna leave on spaceships, man. All right? And that's what's gonna get the elect of the 144 in the multitude, all right, of the 1/3 out of here, man. Yes, there is, according to Ezekiel, the first chapter, when you read it with understanding, and it's broken down to you with grace and understanding, you understand that's the chariot of Israel. Ezekiel, the will within the will, the clouds of Israel. There's many more scriptures, man. All right, come on, keep going. Yeah. Well, get out, bring it out,
real quick. This is Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will Yahawaah, the Lord of hosts, defend Jerusalem.
As birds flying, so will the Lord defend Jerusalem. With what? The chariot of Israel. All right, when you look at these chariots, man, even when Yahawashi comes back, they're gonna come in the war formation. All right, which those birds, they fly in the war, they fly in the V formation, man. Back then in World War II, with the older planes, these have them flying in war formations, man. Right? And they're gonna defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, which is preferably the elect, man. Like I always say, the Lord ain't sending Michael back for RuPaul, man. To say RuPaul. The Lord ain't coming back to say Lil Who's and Vert nigga. You know, all about the niggas, man. He's coming back to save the precious elect. This is what this story is all about, man. Go ahead, Al.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
And those that are in anguish in that spirit are the ones that you really that's gonna be left with those missiles, getting cooked by those missiles, man. That's what's gonna be in your head. That's what's gonna be in your thoughts, man. Damn. That's the guy that was across the street living for me, man. That's the guy I fired at work. I fuck with him at work, man. All right, because you really don't know who y'all be dealing with, man. All right, go ahead.
And in proverb of reapproach, we fools account his life madness.
They counted the men of the Lord life madness. You better believe the people that's around us, associated with us, they count our life madness, man. Yeah, that's weird. He don't have a line. He's poor. He's dressed weird. Got these funny beads on all the time. I like madness to these people, man. Go ahead.
And his end to be without honor.
Right. Go on.
How is he numbered among the children of the Most High?
How he known amongst the children of the Most High? I've been going to church for 18 years, man. All right, but it's not for you. This is only for a few, a chosen. Go ahead.
And his life is among the saints.
Go ahead.
Therefore have we erred from the way of truth,
Yeah.
and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us.
Right, that scripture there as you go down, that's that when the saints go marching in scripture, man. How is he another amongst the saints? Because of this right here. Them off days, them days, them in season, out of season days. That's how we're numbered, man. Keeping the faith and righteousness, man. All right? Building up the tabernacle of David. This is how we're numbered amongst the saints, man. A lot of you niggas, you think typing on the keyboard banging is gonna get you in the kingdom of heaven. That's only gonna get you a hot missile to the head, man. All right?
It's not a sacrifice.
Yeah, it's not a sacrifice at all. Wait, that's it on that. What is that for that? Yeah, you can bounce around the room, whatever,
All right, this 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I'm gonna start at 47. It says, the first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Lord from heaven.
What? Read that again, man.
The first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthly, such are they also that are earthly. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly.
And what's the image of the heavenly? Being like, even what it is, I think it's 1 John 3, 3 and 2. Read that part again while they get that. That goes with that.
It's 1 Corinthians 15, verse 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly.
That's what we're striving for. To bear the image of the heavenly. That same image of Yahawashi, man, in their full power, full grace, man. Got it? Got it up.
It's 1 John chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahawah, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be.
Right. At this very moment, it don't appear what we should be. We look a certain way to the world. We push the clock. We got to work. We all burn backs, foot, ailments, different shit. Right now, it doesn't appear right to the common person in the world of what we should be or how we going to be. So go ahead.
But we know that when he shall appear,
which is Yahawashi, when he shall appear, go ahead.
We shall be like him.
We're going to be like him, man. Read it again. Read that again.
It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly.
Read that part again.
But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
Yeah. That heavenly bodies, man. The spiritual powers is going to be bestowed on the men of the Lord, man. All right? Go ahead. Which I'm going to say this. Being able to divide these scriptures backwards and forwards and backwards, read these scriptures with grace, understanding of sound doctrine. This is another form of spiritual power, man. Tell me who else is doing it in the world. Is Creflo Dollar doing it? T.D. Jakes? All right? Benny Hinn, what is that nigga's name? Benny Hinn? Is those niggas doing it? No. Well, maybe Ray Lewis. Deion Sanders, one of them niggas is junk, man.
From the black country.
Yeah. We're the only ones that's doing this, man. Go ahead.
It says, for we shall see him as he is.
We should see him as he is, man. All right, now go back to that.
It's back in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither does corruption inherit incorruption.
Flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man.
Where it says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
He said, I show you a mystery. But this is a mystery to the world. All right? This is a mystery so much where you tell that mystery to the world, all to Israel, they laugh at you. They don't think that the men back then, all right, from Moses on down, had spiritual powers, man. And like I said, when you bring out detailed accounts, man, they shun the hand at it. But these men back then had spiritual powers, and the men today, we're going to possess it too.
These are so-called Christians. They
Yeah.
don't believe in miracles.
Yeah.
But they allegedly believe in the Bible, but they don't believe any of the men had spiritual power.
Yeah, Yahawashi, he'll start with him. Then it's another scripture I always get. This is 1 John 2 to tell you that how the people back then were eyewitnesses of his majesty, of the very acts that he did. Raising the girl died, man. He rose her from the dead. The man walked on water. Yeah, she's sleeping. They was ready to hurt him, man. You heard him? He said he was asleep. She was dead. That's why I said it right here. They should all sleep, right?
I got that.
Go on, bring it up.
This is 2 Peter 1 verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables when we made known unto you the power and coming of the Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty.
He was eyewitness of the works and the spiritual power that he did. It was more. The scripture tell you, it's a scripture in John. I think at the end of John, they say the Lord did so many things that it wouldn't even contain in his book, man. You couldn't even put it all in the book what he did. From the span of being born 12, the count of 12, and the count to the age 33, he did so many things you couldn't even write about, man.
So we're going to do greater things.
I got it right here.
Bring it up, man.
This
Cook it up.
is John chapter 14, starting verse 11. Yahawashi speaking, it says, believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. But else believe me for the very work's sake.
For the very what?
For the very work's sake.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I'm going to my Father.
Yeah, we're gonna do greater things in your house than what Yahawashi did, man. Right? Especially when we definitely get the power from on high, man. Spiritual powers. Being in our right mind, man, having a clear mind of righteousness, man. You can do some bad things. Jake do some hell of a shit and wickedness. So imagine it in our right mind. All right? Wait.
Yeah, that's why I said on some Rock 44 that particular men was the men, it was the glory of their times, man. That's what made them famous. Because when you do acts like calling fire from heaven, which Elijah is in a day, man. All right? You got to think about the different things these men did. They hit a day. So they're the glory of their times. And that's, the Lord gave them fame then. He going to give us fame again, man. The same men coming through. It's going to be what? Even greater acts. Now that is going to be what? When men receive their spiritual powers and things like that, man. We talk about it all the time. They always say, when somebody throw a damn truck two blocks down the street, Jake gonna know what's up there, man.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be as gods. We come into being the image as God. So, it speaks for itself, man. Go ahead.
Like that one video, I don't know if brother seen it. When I put in there with the guy, the one yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
All that power illuminating, it's going to happen like that, man.
All that electricity flowing.
The glory just be heard, man. That's why the men was the glory of their times, man. You looking at the same man.
Hey, like the story about the woman just touching his garment, and we go, hey man, that's some shit that's on your mind, man.
That's virtue.
Another person with a shadow. Peter.
That's the virtue in which the power comes in righteousness.
Yeah. I mean, guess what? We're in them times, man. So what the Lord is going to, the brother got it. The brother read the scripture. point where the changing of the powers of man is gonna be like that, man. It's nothing to the Most High.
It's gonna be the axe and the nut.
Yeah.
And where the men gonna get delivered from the vast majority in the north. So you about to get the new age axe right here, man. And it's gonna be written down from the angels, because the angels writing everything else down, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It's back in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound.
We're in the time of the last trumps. The last trump of everything going down, man. We got man. Never in this lifetime have you seen over 25,000 people die from earthquake. They give me Matthew 24.
And they say the number might be the double.
Yeah, and triple.
Yeah.
And it's cold right now, so a lot of the bodies and the funk ain't hit the fan yet, man. Wait till it starts getting hot. And then really start going under that debris. You're gonna see numbers probably somewhere north of 150, man. And we said in the past, the Lord gonna start going for high score numbers and kills, man. All right, great death is gonna come to the earth.
Some pocket news stuff going on.
Yeah. So if that can happen, the Lord can do this too. That's why it's changing the scripture. There's nothing impossible to the Most High. He the one who created us, man. If I want you to fly, you can fly. If I want you to have electricity and doing things that you see, all right, in these comic book movies, that's all the niggas them to do. Man, them niggas tripping, man. That X-Men shit. X-Men got, and they tell you a lot of what you see with X-Men, and it's another one. The producer said he thought of the scriptures, man. DC Comics. He said most of the DC Comics.
That was Stan Lee.
Marvel. Yes, Marvel. Most of those characters that you see were written about civil rights leaders, man. Black civil rights leaders. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all down, man. They were written. Those characters were written based on black people, man. They got it from the scriptures.
Came out and said it.
Yeah, came out and said it, man. When you see the movie Independence Day, they got it from the scriptures. All right? And that's, guess what? They had to go to this book to find what? 2nd Ezra to 13th chapter, man. Yeah.
They went to that scripture to find the northern kingdom.
Yeah.
They use the scriptures for everything. Man.
Yeah, man. This man been in the know. And he, like I say, it's never been since the beginning of time, a Space Force. All of a sudden now, with DJ Donald Trump, they got a Space Force now. Why? They know something, man. They know that they got men roaming around in society. There's going to be change. All right. And like I say, the shit that we got, the little pocket rockets and shit, that's old shit to what Esau got. Esau got some new age ray guns and lasers. Yeah, that shit is hand me down to what the fuck we got, and I don't give a fuck what it is.
Anything Jay can get his hands on is obsolete.
Huh? Yeah, the direct energy weapons, microwave weapons. That's the fight they elect, man. That's the fight. Ultimately, how shot. All right. Keep going. You got more.
No, it says, in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Yeah, the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
And we shall be changed.
And we shall be changed, the elect. All right? Men that stayed still for the name of the Lord, man. We're gonna be changed. This ain't. You know, you gotta believe that too, man. Right? A lot of guys, they waver, then they get kicked out or whatever. Then you hear, man, I never believe that shit. No wrong. You gotta believe the whole book, man.
It says this is not the end, but much glory to abide.
Give me that one with David too. How David said he bent still. You know, another scripture that I think it's Zechariah or Zephaniah. They said how we going. Yeah.
The house
of
David and Abias.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
We shall be changed. We're going to be changed, man. You know what I said? The moment of twinkling of an eye, it's going to happen quick too. Right? Because the scripture goes into, I believe in the book of Isaiah.
47:3, I will not be here again.
No. Well, that's a good one too. But it say that the Lord gonna lift up a standard. When this devil trying to come in with a flood, because he's gonna come in like a flood, man. When everybody is docile and in a comfortable state, this devil gonna roll up at nighttime. Which he already got laws and bills in place. We've been knowing about Project Cypher, and guess what? Project Cypher is rolling out right now. Wonder why in your town, in your city block, the lights keep going up. Random blackouts. They planning on coming for the elect. They planning on coming for you. You know it all the IP address. Watching Alex Jones. You're prepping. You got rice stacked up to the fucking ceiling. Can't good. You gonna come get your ass, man. Yeah, you so-called woke niggas, come get you. All right? And this is why the Lord going to do this. The Lord going to have to give us spiritual power. This nigga got some shit, bro. This nigga got some shit.
Look what he gave Esau.
Yeah.
And he hates Esau, so how much more is that he loves?
They were calling it 3 days of darkness. I mean, even Edomites on other platforms, like the guy off-grid desert farms. He even went into it. So they know something is coming down the pipe.
Yeah, and frankly, I'm gonna say this. You know, we don't deal with numbers because they always put a number out there that don't happen. But bro, from February, I believe 15th to the 21st, the so-called, according to the big wigs up there in that economy world, the economy supposedly something's supposed to happen. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Look, way over here.
They heard about the kingdom, right?
I thought they were doing something to burn the truck at first, man. Yeah, but go ahead. What are you doing? Man, we're in the middle of nowhere, man. Go ahead.
It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. It says, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
And brothers, I'm ready to get victory over death, man. That's the only thing. That's really what is the word? Permanent right now. Motherfuckers just know you're gonna die. We get in time we ain't gonna die, man. We're gonna be like Adam once again. We read the books of Genesis, and those people live, man, basically those people live forever, man. A full day. We're gonna get that full day answer. We're gonna live forever, man. To be angelic. Get that scripture you talk about. That goes right along with it, man. We're gonna become angelic, meaning we're gonna have the ability to eat. The ability, what spiritual power now? They have the ability to eat, consume food, fruits, berries, and whatever. Drink wine. Because it tell you that we're going to drink wine when you have a shot, right? You're going to have spiritual power to drink that, man. That's shit. This shit's not in your ass, man. But we're going to have the ability to drink, eat, and procreate, man. And to have children. We're going, according to you bozos out there talking about you're not gonna have sex with kids. You niggas just need to be left here. Stay here. All right? We're gonna have kids. One man, one brother gonna become a nation. All right? Yeah, the streets of Jerusalem gonna be filled with children. Land. Yeah. Gonna come through sex, man. Shaking them sheets, man. We're gonna shake them fucking sheets in the kingdom, man. As you should. And the race for you best believe the break back to 2/3 is gonna be a lot of sheet shaking, man. Goddamn right, man. Yeah. Right, brother. Yeah, we're gonna shake them sheets. We're gonna drop shit. We're gonna drop shit like goddamn. Like the Master P was dropping mixtapes back in the day, man. Yeah. We're gonna drop some shit, man, like UPS. What's wrong with you niggas, man? Yeah. They don't want to have sex, man. Come on. Go ahead, Al.
Real quick, Isaiah 60:22, a little one shall become 1,000.
See? Go ahead.
And a small one, a strong nation.
Yeah.
I, Yahawah, will hasten it in its time.
Because we're gonna be bringing bringing back Israel like that, man. And it shows you too. When this going down, you gonna have men, ultimately elect, you gonna have in the 1/3. What's considered the 1/3? Women, brothers, wives, brothers, whoever is written in the book through a man, the Lord to be saved, man. Men, women, children, little girls, little boys.
That man's gonna be a covert.
Yeah,
Men are gonna be saved.
that's right, man.
Child.
Oh, that's another. What you just said?
Child.
A woman should be saying what?
Childbearing.
Yeah, that's gonna be going down, man. Go ahead, huh?
It says, this corruptible must, it's like I read that. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law.
God.
But thanks to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach.
And both of those are gonna get swallowed up in one swoop, man. All right? Through the blessing of Yahawashi, man. We're gonna get the victory. This is Yahawashi. Yahawashi was the first one to get victory over death, man. He died, rose in 3 days, man. All right? So much to what Thomas didn't want to believe. Like, man, hey, touch me. Touch the hole. I guess I did it. I can't grab it. Even the men that, possibly perish on this side, they're going to be risen again. According to this, you had brought out earlier, Second Thessalonians chapter 4, going into chapter 5, man. Yeah, First Thessalonians, yeah. You all right? The men that died are going to rise again and come back with Yahawashi to take this goddamn devil down, man. This beast, this serpent, man. Which he needs to be taken out of the way. Go ahead. You said you had something.
I got one of the spirit shifting.
Yeah. I said whatever y'all brothers let it bounce,
And this to back up the elder, man. When the elder was saying one man is going to turn into a nation. This is John 14:2. If you can receive it. In my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go and prepare a place for you. Now those mansions are not literal. All right, that's talking about planets. That's talking about Earth-like planets for the Akium when that time comes and you receive your crown and you ran that race and you're going to be rewarded. And that planet going to be for you, and you're going to populate that planet. One man. And these are the perks of the kingdom. Esau, it's nothing Esau should be able to give you to be able to sway you back and forth, like left or right, man.
And I think y'all seen within the late months of last year, well, not last year, last month of January, did y'all see the article that said these devils have found out they have many Earth-like planets, man? Come on, man. And like I said, the scripture tell you that this devil is wiser than day. He know that shit, man. He got all them satellites, he got all them goddamn magnifying telescopes out there. He knows what's going on, man. But he can't possess it. He can't get out there. He gonna see it from afar. The Lord ain't give that. You ain't blessed with that, man. You only got, it's only what you have been given.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like that great Gulf fix with Lazarus and the rich man.
Right.
When he's in captivity, he sees the nation of Israel with the Most High in their perfection, and that great Gulf fix where he can't pass over because it's through. Once Esau's rulership is finally done, that's it.
Yeah, the Lord ain't about to let you get out there to the other mansions out there in the heavens, man. You gonna have space trash, all right? Styrofoam, Big Mac boxes and shit, all right? You gonna fuck some shit up, man. You good, you perfect at fucking shit up, man. All right?
When you read his blessing in Genesis 27, he was given the fatness of the earth, not the universe. Just,
Fatness of the earth. And the sword.
Yeah, the sword.
And the sword.
Instead of do it, just the water drop what you get on the ground.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, not many mansions.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, this more dated out. It says NASA have discovered 5,241 other planets outside our solar system, with 195 of them being Earth-like. There you go, man. I was going to say those many mansions, man. I wish I said go to prepare a place for you. But I won't mind being down here in this realm can only go so far.
Right.
Okay, so we have to, you know, we can only think for so much, but
And guess what? According to Wisdom of Solomon chapter, the second chapter, Esau's own thoughts, he pushes his thoughts in the world to think like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing else but earth. There's nothing else out there. It's a big old black sky with stars. Hey man, you stupid, man.
Hey, right there, what that brother brought out. And that's his limited technology to go out. If you got 100 and some planets, you know I got at least 144,000. Right? He just doesn't have the technology and the knowledge to be able to go that far. He's bound.
He can't even go into the depths of the sea.
That's right. And we here.
Right. This devil that went down with submarines and goes so far, seeing. And the Lord said, I think he make new creatures in the sea. I think every day it says. Paraphrase, man. Right? You got. I've seen all types of octopuses that just disappear, glow, all types of colors and shit. Fishes, man. Fishes with. Had one fish with a clear, translucent head. You can see some other shit going on in his head, man. Different crabs and shit, man. That's why they ever said it. That's why them dinosaurs are still around too, man. Because the Lord cut it off with this devil. You know, this devil can't get to them, man. This devil haven't even reached the different planes of America that's been inhabited by man. How much more the world? Like how watching some shit about last week. They got pyramids over there in Antarctica and shit, man. I mean, like, look like the same pyramids in Egypt, the same pyramids in Mexico, man.
They made a movie about that. Remember, Alien versus Predator? That was Antarctica, and that was a pyramid. That was a pyramidal structure that those aliens was operating under.
They show you that man was there. They show you that one time man was there, man.
Hey, if I could say, when you go into that movie, they had flashbacks, and it was the Hebrew people that was doing all of those things.
Yeah, which is true.
We're teaching them, coming from those spaceships, those chariots.
Right. You devils know that, man. You know we the ancient people of the earth, the most powerful nation that there is, man. All right. You do subtle shit like you watch the new. You do. I don't know if you ever had a chance to see the new Black Panther. Black Panther shit. You know he's the motherfucker know what's up, man. What is with Jake? Yeah. You never know that, man. We finna be truly Yahawashi, Yahawashi. We finna be that. We the shit. We that nation now, man. We the shit in the urine right now, man. And you know it. You was on your last leg. You almost out of here. Go ahead.
In our lowest state. This is Isaiah 40, verse 21. It says, "Have you not known? Have you not heard? Have it not been told from you? Have it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers."
That's a kill shot to you flat earthers. Right? That's a kill shot to you, man. The Lord sits on the circle of the earth. Earth, they tell you the earth sits in the heavens on nothing, man. In that water. That's a water that's out there. It's sitting in that water. Which we're breathing this water. Then there's a layer between this water and the other water. It's on the outer layer of the earth. And then the where the Most High, that's a water, man.
In the water.
Yeah. Give me that in Peters. I think it's in Peters. That's Second Peters.
Thank you.
I got two.
Huh. Go ahead, Doc. You go ahead.
It says, "That stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain." And
Stretching out the heavens as a curtain, man. It's ongoing. That's why the Lord made that big bet with you, Esau. Hey, if you can get rid of, if you want to get rid of the children of Israel so bad, go measure the heavens. The tape measure's gonna run out, my man.
Just count the stars.
Go count the stars. Go to the depths of the sea. What you can't do. Then the Lord said, then when I get rid of them. That's a bet he already knew you couldn't accomplish, man.
Most time you talking shit, huh?
Yeah, big old shit.
Rhetorical question.
Big old shit, man. You think a trash talker, the Most High is the ultimate trash. He be talking shit to you. Go ahead, huh?
It says, "That stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in."
Huh?
Supposed to be dwelling in these stars, man. That's for us.
House.
Yeah. That's why I said this house is finna get cleaned up, man. All that space trash, all of the shit that you done destroyed, Esau, gonna have to be fixed. But we gonna make you fix it. The same shit you done fucked up, man. Yeah, devils. Go ahead.
On that flat earth shit. But it's the word circle in the blue letter.
Okay.
Right, it's Strong's H2329. Cool. I'll go straight to the lexicon. That's what it's pointing at. It says a circle or a sphere used as of the arch of the sky.
Yeah.
It's a sphere.
Yeah, man.
Spirit three-dimensional.
Yeah.
Big ass cookie.
It's like this shape.
Yeah. Oh, the earth still on pillars and this is flat. Niggas is stupid, man. Like the brother said, it's three-dimensional. You know it, like what I had to go through all this shit in art school. Anything three-dimensional, to make it three-dimensional, you have darkness, shadow, you have light coming from one way. In order for it to be three-dimensional, man. All right? So if you was to tell something to make it two-dimensional, that means that same light will be spread all over at one time. Niggas stupid. The earth is like a CD. Niggas say all types of stupid shit, man. Niggas stupid. It's a dome. The great Yaku. That's bullshit. Y'all know about that, right?
Yeah.
This nigga with the big brain and then he got about four veins in his head. That nigga.
Because he got made fun of on the playground, that's why he created white people to oppress the other dark-skinned people.
How the fuck your same creation is ruling over you, man? Stupid shit. You niggas, I ain't heard from you niggas in a long time, man. Don't know him. This is madness, man. It's some nigga with a white, Dexter Laboratory fucking shit on with a big ass head, man.
Some elbow-high rubber gloves.
Yeah, man. It's stupid shit, man. This is what we got to deal with down there. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, real quick. I got some hot information.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me when you see it. I'm seeing it, and I'm gonna go back and read it real quick. You see it in there? Clear now. All right, here it is. It says the secret 144 sales. All right. It says, I hope you heard about 144. That being a divine number. Well, in your thymus gland, you have 144 agnetic cells. And what agnetic means is these cells cannot die. Basically, these cells are immortal. These cells are connected to the divine infinite source. There is an all-knowing wisdom here.
Which in the last 2 years, these devils even came out saying everybody on the earth has their DNA connected to who? The Most High, man. Your DNA said out there, they said 72,000 on this side, 70,000 on this side, some crazy shit. And it all runs back, those numbers pre-coded to the Most High, man. Everything is you atheists, you people that don't want to, you can look at this, man. Anybody with two brain cells are rubbing in goddamn head can see these birds, these trees, everything they have was created by something. You have a power, matter, all right, space. In order to put that matter in space, in order to put all this together, somebody did it, man. It's an artist. It's a real life Picasso. How you say it? Picasso.
Architect.
A real life architect that made all this, man. Even us. Digestion, the immune system, the eyeball. Somebody did this, man.
The first author of
Yes.
I think even Darwin said, if you actually study an eyeball, there's no way evolution could have created this.
At all, man. The retina, the way that how the eye gets light in it, it does something inside the eyeball. It's crazy, man. You gotta be out of this world to think of that, man.
We actually see the image in reverse in our brain.
Yeah,
That's wow.
And what's Esau trying to do with the MR, the Mr. Nas, the Mr. Nas drinks with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like I always bring up, you look at a giraffe, man. The giraffe is that it's like almost like a horse with a stretched neck, man. And only the Most High, man. Only Yahawah can think of something like that. What Yahawashi, why Yahawashi can think of like that, man? angels were back then to help create everything and think of something like that, man. You look at the what it is, the praying mantis. It's another, this a I'm talking about a bug, man. Centipede. Shit is crazy, man. You gotta get a man his credit, man. You gotta get a man his credit, man.
Germs.
Yeah.
That get deep. That get
You
real
know
deep.
that one of you know that one of that things visible and invisible? First Colossians? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms 14:1. The fool have said in his heart that there is no Most High.
And then you're very so fools, man. You gotta see this is far beyond what's going on. Everything does it. Look at the sun and the moon and see how they just go on perfect time, going and come on their course, man. Water. This I'm gonna tell you something. Just being in science class, looking at the periodic table itself lets you know that there's the Most High. The different gases, different metal elements, man. There is a power. Yeah, they're all related. You get to put certain gases together. It can be bad gases, good gases, explosive. Who thinks of that, man? The Most High.
Building blocks of life is what they call the periodic table of elements.
It is more that Esau don't know about. That goes with that, man. What's going to be revealed to his people, man. We're gonna push this world to come to new heights, man. You're gonna see things that you never seen before when we get involved. Not like you dealt with, man. You got concrete every goddamn way. Barium, flames flying barium every goddamn way. You're using the harp on shit. You have to use the harp on shit to tell you in Revelation. We're gonna have the ability to call fire. You know, whatever we want to do, man.
Nation that doesn't serve us, we're gonna stop that rain.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna become the weapon. We're gonna become the heart. Yeah, go ahead. Read.
I got a quick one.
Hey, get that. Yeah, get that.
It's Colossians 1 and 16. It says, "For by him, 15, who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created."
By him, were all things created. Let's get that perfect clear, because a lot of you, yeah, which is Yahawashi. That's why. And I'm bringing this out too, because a lot of you dildo heads. All right, yes, I called you that. All right, you numbskulls out here. You, case in point, you learn, you've been indoctrinated with church. You think that the Most High created everything, which he did in a way. All right? Yeah.
He spoke everything that was created.
And his son created. We made it happen, man.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. He did it, man.
That's it.
Right along with the angels, he did it. Go ahead.
It says, "For by him, which he's the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature." That's Yahawashi. For by him, Yahawashi, were all things created
Keep going.
that are in heaven.
They are in the heaven, meaning the angels were created by him. The demons, yes, the demons were created by Yahawashi, man.
Right.
Satan himself, all right, it was created by the Most High.
It's really no demon. He's an angel.
Yeah. True.
For an evil, he's just an evil spirit.
Right.
He work for the most.
Yeah.
He works for the
Most
evil
High.
for the Lord.
He don't work up. The Lord said he created the good and the evil.
He gonna work for us in the kingdom,
That's
though.
it. That's it.
The kingdom gonna work for us, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
All things that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible.
Visible and invisible, meaning the germs you can't see. It's creating them germs. The Lord, man.
Air too.
The parasites.
Can't see the air.
Yeah, all that, man. All that shit was made by bacteria, algae. You name it was created by, and they have that's why the scripture to you. I believe it's in Peter's. About how all things were made for that Thanksgiving. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but everything has basically everything has a purpose to it, man. Yeah, ecosystem. That's right.
Can I say something on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
And like even going into viruses and cancers and things like that, these are living biological cells and entities that's attacking the body. So if you're in control of these things, you can what? You can heal them. You can tell them to get the hell up out of that man. All right. So these things are spiritual, but it's also on a biological level too. If somebody got just any kind of virus or any kind of ailment, the Lord is talking to the source when He's telling them to get out of there, man. And it goes into spirituality as well.
Y'all, I know we went over it a while back. Everybody know what the word bio means. It means life. Think of it, man. It means life, man.
This Psalms 19:1. It says, a Psalm of David, the heavens declare the glory of Yahawah, and the firmament showed his handiwork. Just backing that up because in that Colossians, it went into the Lord made everything on the earth and in the heavens. You know, it wasn't just no coincidence, you know, that all these things were created. Like you say, a big bang.
It's just an accident.
You know, when you go to Proverbs 8, they give you the whole structure in which before the earth was even created. Like Yahawashi was like, I was with the Lord. Nothing was here.
Yeah.
And he said, I endured this. It was just him. He was his daddy didn't like it. It was just him and the Lord, man.
Your mind cannot fathom
Shit
how long
crazy.
your mind can't fathom how long they
was together. What was they doing, man? Not before the heavens, the waters, the Shemai. Like he was there. He said he was there. From 16 all the way to the rest of the description, man. All the way down. That's him. Speaking of how he was there first.
Bring it out to them so they can get there.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, go ahead. Oh, yeah, get it there.
Yeah, this Proverbs 8.
Well.
It'll just go down. Hell with it. Yeah. It ain't the whole, it ain't the whole thing.
Yeah,
That's what the Christians say when they talking about this on that point. Yeah, Yahawah himself created Yahawashi solo and independently, man, and everything else came through the two of them. This Proverbs 8, you start at 22. Is the point. All right. It says, the Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way before his works of old. So what would be the first thing the Lord possessed before his beginning in the way of the things of old? Aria? That's Yahawashi. It said me, so it's obviously it's a directive talk. When you write that, who's writing Proverbs? Yahawashi. That's him. Literally. So it says, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning or ever the earth was.
You say the same thing.
Well, you can rewind your mind to the beginning of Genesis, the first chapter.
There you go.
And something happened, you can might well, because you don't need the scriptures all the time to tell you this. You can go a little, your mind should go a little bit past it out. They was probably keeping before that, man.
They gonna say it. He's gonna say it. He gonna prove it. It was just us chilling, us alone, nobody else. No, it's gonna say that. It says, when there was no depths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains abounding with water. So there was none of the heavens, because everything is what? Element of water. The water within the water, bring it out.
Bring it out.
Right?
This is
Before Genesis, yes.
Psalms 136 and 136 and 6. To him that stretcheth out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endureth forever.
God. You have the one in Peter.
Peter's, I get that one
Out the
too.
water, right? That's the one to get.
I got it for you.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter's chapter 3. I'll start at verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
What that mean? Out of the water and in the water. Jacob be like, oh man, you know, just have some water creatures dipping in the water, putting it in and out. Man, that don't mean that. That don't mean that, man.
The Most High so cold.
Really?
Hey, the Most High. It's another scripture. Come on, bro. Think it's a scripture about the earth. The most, yeah, because the Most High so cold. How did the Most High make a clear round ball that's mostly filled with water, but the water don't fall all?
Yeah, it don't go in or out. Yeah.
Go in and out or nothing, man.
It don't leave, come back. Like it just, he send it back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like a cycle. Like he likened his judgment into a rain. Everything he was
But I'm saying that you got continents on this particular round ball that's in the middle of a water, which is space, but the water that's on the it don't leak out. It don't leak out or nothing, man. That's a bad man.
Hey, I think with the brother that brought up that Aliens versus Predator movie, I think when the one Jake was breaking down the hieroglyphs and it did that flashback, it said how they described when the predators came to Earth. They said they came on ships in the oceans of space. Like that's how they described it in the movie. Ocean of stars.
It says, when there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there was no fountains abounding with water. The heavens weren't made yet, man. Well, protect the waters. Shemaiah, it says, before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. I was I brought forth, which is a pronoun saying who he is. It says, while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest parts of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. When he established the clouds above, when he straightened the fountains of the deep. When he gave
the Most High so cold too. When you gotta know being outdoors, you have a compass. There's a thing. There's not this way, right? But then there's a thing when you. It's a way where you can take the compass and do something with it. You can tell what true north that true north is up in the heavens, man. You know, straight up. And them devils know that, man. Everything reverts back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you don't want to give it. You don't even want to acknowledge this, man. This man did this. Go ahead.
It says 29. When he gave to the sea his decree that the waters should not pass his commandment. When he appointed the foundations of the earth.
That waters is going back into how the sweet waters is separated from the salt waters. All right, I remember a long time ago, I took a cruise out of New Orleans, and you can see the Mississippi River, that brown nasty ass water. It's like you got a fucking line that's divided with the ocean. Right? Man, that's crazy. That's where the water's up, you know.
They had a video that actually showed that there was two different elements of the water where it stopped. That's the sweet. Like it was a whole nother color. Yeah, it had a whole different element to it, man.
They was commanded to do that.
Yeah, I put it down.
I think that was you. Remember, they was fighting each other.
It was like right by the equator.
Everybody equated. That was you. That was you.
It was a straight line.
I remember that.
The salt water and the regular water.
They don't mix. Yeah. It says, then 30, I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him. So it's just him. He like, look, I was rejoicing with him and delighting in him, man. They could have been talking about the way they gonna pattern and everything, what you about to go do, the spirits you about to create, the 144. He didn't speak about them yet. It was just him and him. All right, he hadn't spoke about them yet. Okay, so they still had to get what created? The 144, man. It says
that was the beginning of
the
beginning of the love story between the Lord and Israel.
That's right.
All right, everything in between that. Yeah, you know that was probably the talks of how he's gonna make us a great nation. The things he's gonna do, past, present, well, really the future things, man. All right. Go ahead.
It says, last one, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men. That's it.
I got one in the back.
Brothers got some more. They got some back.
Y'all bring him up.
Yeah.
Go into it too, man.
The whole chapter with the brother just read, the second chapter 6, start with verse 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightning, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid.
And that's how we know how the Lord created the earth, because we know what was happening before it, man. Just think about that. Proverbs lets you know what was happening before and prior to it even getting started. That's why when the elder asks particular people that come on the block, if you know the scriptures, tell me what Genesis 1 and 1 mean. Let's just get started with that. Oh, that's just easy thing. God stopped creating the earth. No, he didn't. God, that's not the word. Like, we already know you don't know the Bible. Right? Go ahead, brother.
Yes. It says,
Got it.
before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measure of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot, and earth, the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed, that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Who there? That's the 144, man. Before that. Go ahead, brother.
Right. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. And through none other, by me also, they shall be ended, and by none other. Yeah, that's right. I said he's the author and the finisher, man. Okay? The son can only do what he see the father do. Him being with Yahawashi for you can't even pick, you can't even fathom it, okay? He's seeing these things that the Most High is doing. I want to do the same thing. That's where Jake get that like father, like son mentality from. It all comes from him. Jacob. Okay? That's all I had on that.
Like I said, certain men, he set aside to himself. As he was on that spiritual assembly line and making and creating Jacob, certain brothers he just put aside. I want him. Let them keep going, man. No? Yeah, some were made in vain. That's right, brother. Some people just made in vain.
You created to be killed, be destroyed. That's right.
Because that's why the scripture goes into the light. The Lord knew us before we was even born, man. Even created that we were for him. That's how when you fast forward to whatever time we came into it, all it took was to hear the words of the Lord, and it threw a light bulb in your head, man. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. He immediately got in line. All right? We're talking about how what they call it out, divine intervention, man. Nobody could have told me 20 years ago I was gonna be on the block doing this, man. Yeah. Yeah. Everything lines up. You hear the stories of men all around the world, all around different states when you have the chance to visit. They all came in the same way, searching for truth. Right? This is bigger than us. This goes back to this whole thing that we're doing goes back to the heavens alone, everything alone, man. Right? Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
There you go.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Yeah, and ordained thee a prophet, man. Right? We were chosen from the beginning. We was made his, man.
I got one thing brought up. It's John 10. In verse 27, it says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Just backing up the point, like you was going into the other day. It ain't take, all it took was us to hear his word, and that was the Lord calling unto us, right? And we immediately heard that voice and knew who we needed to follow, and went straight back into it.
Because like I said, the scriptures, hearing his word from first and foremost, the apostles, this put us in remembrance of who we was, man. It all made sense. Deuteronomy 28:6 made sense. Off the rip, man. It made sense. The whole book of Deuteronomy made sense. Then you start going into various other stories, various other books, various other precepts. Damn, it hit home. Really, I would say this. For me, Genesis 25:25 makes sense. Man, that's that nigga, man.
Gotta be him. Who else? It's not him. Who else?
Yeah, that's he said. Hunter, like,
Let me say this. When I came across with that Jeremiah 10th chapter, they was talking about the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you can't fucking get around this, bro. I tried to go share with everybody too.
Been in church 15 years and still ain't that never
came up. Why were we going over with the Most High? Never came out of church, bro. Everything was created way beforehand. You never heard this.
One time. It wasn't time.
If you know that in church, you'd been in the middle of church. Hey, they ain't talking about that.
Let's see, the spirit start moving at a particular time. So the Lord, like, ain't no need for him to hear.
I didn't even know Esau existed.
Yeah.
That's a term I never heard of.
This was a time thing with the Lord.
I remember being in church. I just thought of the scriptures. A bunch of words, right? Black and white words.
And we thought it was characters and, like, oh, yeah.
Tithing and John 3:16 and maybe a couple others.
I don't remember no scripture. I don't remember them bringing out one scripture.
That is John 3:16. Yeah, the man robbed God, John 3:16. I can do all things through Christ. What is my shepherd? Walk through the valley and shadow.
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
10 good scriptures, and that's it for the day, man.
And them 10 scriptures out of context.
Out of context.
That's not, yeah.
Like a butterfly.
Actually, if I can jump up for you, it's verse 25. It says, Yahawashi answered them. This in red letters. I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep. And I said unto you, and this is the point I read. It said, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Yeah. And I got a little bit more. It says, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
Right.
Hey, just pretty much be going back into that being preordained, man, predestinated to hear his word, to grasp his word, and to continue in his word. All right? And I brought this up, myself and these men here, and you like-minded individuals behind the camera, Lord willing, we are that number, man.
Yeah, the Lord allowed the word to give us the word.
Come on, man.
Like, think about it. His word gave us the word. So he not only told us he was of what he was giving us, he was what he was giving us, man. This Psalms 33:6, it says, by the word of the Lord, that's in all caps, were the heavens made, and the host of them by the breath of his mouth, man. That's plain, man. How you gonna get around that, man? Who was the word? John 1:1. Yeah. This is, the Lord let the word give us the word.
Reading in Colossians 1st chapter.
Exactly.
He created everything. The word.
The word.
Him. Everything. Personalities.
Him alone.
Him alone. Right.
He modified. This 2 Peter 3:1. It says this second epistle. Second Peter 3:1. It says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. That's really what the truth is all about. We're getting, into the marriage, we're getting married back into the kingdom of heaven. But the kingdom of heaven itself is like actual rulership. It's the Lord, then it's Yahawashi, then it's the angels. All right, so we basically just trying to get back to what we already had. Right? It says that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles, the Lord and Savior. All right, so we just got to come over these incarnations, get reminded over and over again. But this is the last one. We just pretty much got all the experience we needed before we could be good rulers now. Without this.
Yeah, because we went through a process of to know good and evil, man. We knew all good back then. We had to go through the depths of evil to be crowned in the kingdom as true judges. We're gonna know how to judge, man. All right, we're gonna know how to rule. We're gonna know how to do it all, man. All right. And it first has to be believing through faith. You gotta believe that, man. And most men, as we see, through the YouTube world, most men don't have faith. They don't believe. They only believe so far. That's why there's a lot of niggas just flip flop, just change up so fast, man. I don't believe it's up there. I'm fucking with white women. Okay, nigga. Okay. The kingdom of heaven has to stop because of that? Because of white women. It's crazy, man.
I was going to say they're free of dangerous condemnation.
Yeah.
I was reading this last night about Yahawashi was doing the miracles, and the Pharisees knew he was doing miracles. And they were just niggas. You were just making it be a weird.
They don't give a man the credit, man.
What did he draw into the ground?
Madness, man. Total madness, man.
Just like in the past, just to back you up with them Pharisees, what did they say? If we allow them to keep doing this, then the Romans are going to come and take all everything we have. Today, being carnal minded, we're all about collecting the money and having that carnal reputation. If we actually preach the scriptures, if we actually preach Yahawashi, then we're going to lose all that.
Niggas, man. You niggas are back. Them same souls are back today doing the same thing, man. Right? We talking about from the top to the bottom of you, man. I don't even want to say you bozos names out there, man. But you niggas are back. You those same bloody children that want to murder prophets, right? You want to make these different sign agreements with Esau, right? All the while, this place is finna be ablaze, man. You got North Korea that loaded up the nukes now, man. Yep. Turning them on. They're ready to burn this fucking whore, man. On top of you niggas bullshit ass dreams that you're still aspiring to have, man. On top of inflation. Yeah, niggas is crazy, man. When you see it, you think I'm bullshit. Ask a nigga what is his 5-year goals, 10-year goals. He gonna go 4 and beyond. Rap real, talk this mixtape. Yeah. Married my shorty. All type of this dumbass shit, man. Ask these women the same shit. Be a model. How you gonna be a model? You 4'3". You overweight. Yeah. It's madness, man. Yeah. I'm big boned. No, you fucking fat, man. That's why a lot of you brothers, you men out there, you gotta be a bony goddamn women bullshit, man. Yes. All right. You go to the motherfucking house, you wanna know everything about that woman, go to the clothes hamper. You gonna find out, man, on the bottom of them goddamn clothes. This motherfucker ain't right, man. She ain't right, man. She ain't right, man. Go to the clothes hamper, man. Go ahead, brother.
The medicine cabinet.
Yeah, go to the medicine cabinet, man. Gonna let you know everything you need to know. I need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man. These niggas is crazy, bro. This whole setup is just all bullshit, man. It's a really wonderland, man. What the other nigga Peter Pan where he was at? Neverland. This is Neverland, man. This is Neverland. This place is Babylon the Great. It's Neverland to you lost souls out there, man. Yeah, kids ruling. Nigga, the Peter Pan syndrome. All right. These dreams are really nightmares. All right. Everything is not what it seems. Up is not really up. Down is really not down here, man. The food ain't really food. Yeah. Yeah. Possum meat, mystery meat. You name it, man. We're literally, that's why I see. Lord said, we're really drinking poison, man, and living. Our brain is the fall over here. This ain't living, man. Like Jay-Z, I think that was Jay-Z had a song, This Can't Be Life. This can't be life, man. This can't be life, man. Go ahead. I got something right here.
Back up to Elder. This is Isaiah 3, verse 12. It says, as for my people, children of their oppressors, and women who over them, O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. So our people are being ruled over by children, which is twofold. Or you have literal children that are terrorizing the streets, stealing cars. And you have these Edomites, which are the children of all the nations, man. A goddamn child is ruling over our people. What's it tell you in Sirach 10? As is the ruler, so are his officers. So these people are childish. They worship themselves. They have that selfie culture. Nobody wants to give praise to the Most High. It's all about you. And you niggas are losers, man. You niggas accomplish nothing in life, but you just, I have so many followers. Follow me. Don't forget to follow me. But what? What have you done, man? We following Yahawashi. He created everything. Brother Ray, he was there before the earth was created. That's who you're supposed to follow. Okay. It says, Yahweh standeth up to plead and standeth to the judge of the people. Let's talk about the wicked judges, man. They're about to get judged by the ultimate judge. These things that make merchandise of our people. All right, like you say all the time, they look at Jake and see a head count. Yeah, 100 here, 200 here.
You get like the dad from Everybody Hates Chris. They get to seeing numbers. They divide and multiply and all that. That's about 3,000 right there. You see it, man. And you got you goddamn silly ass women all in the mix of that. I'm gonna pay a bunch of money, man. They got you. Remember I said before, you niggas love anything that's packaged right. Anything that looks good and appealing to the eye, niggas get you, man. It's just simple. Most of you all really you want to be a part of something, man. Let's be unified. Let's all wear the same colors. Yeah. Let's make some songs.
Uniform problem.
Yeah. Let's cook some chicken. Chicken eating niggas. Cook some chicken. All right. Some peace southern tea. All right. And dance and jig, man. It's deeper than that. You got more?
This is Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believe it every word.
There you go. The simple believe every word, man. All right. But then the people that stack checking things, you think we're liars, man. Hey, that word don't mean that. Breakdown don't mean that. That guy's going off. The mark of the beast is this. See, nobody goes into it like that.
Y'all about division. Y'all divide Israel.
Yeah. You ain't gotta go that deep. Why you want to know the etymology of the words, man? Because you're supposed to know that, man. Go ahead,
context. Hey, they use the mentality, which I got a video set up for that much studying have made thee mad. No, it didn't. You know what? It elevated our thinking, the way we purpose towards things, how we know, going to the word world, so where we can understand that it ain't talking about everybody, it's talking about particular people. It haven't made us mad, man. It helped us learn context, man.
Rightly divine the scriptures.
It uplifted our thinking.
Right. Yeah.
This is why Creflo and the other guys, they say you gotta watch those people that are bringing out too many scriptures.
What? You gotta watch them way bringing out enough of them. No.
Too often.
TDJ, I think the TDJ spoke in there. Because they've been having in the last 3 years or so. This Israel thing kicked up so much dust, kicked up so much, causing so much hell to you pastors, you lose your congregation. He said it was like a pastors meeting.
They formed the committee.
Yeah.
There's a committee to stop the Israelite stuff.
Yes. You gotta watch. These guys is bringing out too much scripture. Stupid niggas, man. But you gotta watch a nigga that nigga ain't bringing out no scriptures, man. What's that?
They were saying on one of those Zoom meetings with all those pastors again, it's like we can't combat anything they're saying, but they're still not right.
Yeah, they're still
You can't prove why it's wrong, but it can't be right.
It shows you who got it, who got the scriptures, man, who got the spirit, man. You fucking pastors ain't got a goddamn thing, man. All you do is yapping. That's all you do. Certified motivational speakers, man. All right? And you silly women, you love to have it so. You love that shit. But they play, they captain. That's right. They play on your emotions. Most people with emotions. Oh, I want a man. I want some money. I want to get me a Tahoe. I need a Shih Tzu. Yeah, stupid shit, man. Stupid shit. So, you sure see, you don't get that husband you always want. That's bullshit, man.
For your time, go ahead.
That's why he eat. Sister, it's right there in the room. Come on, follow me, man. Yeah, right. You know, he's shaking the desk in that thing, man. Yeah. Oh, really sow some seeds, man. That's what goes on, though, man. You got them silly, dumb, bald-head niggas in the church, too, man. You old niggas, you still up in there, falling asleep. Ain't a goddamn thing in the church, man, of truth. You got guys associated with this thing, man. Talking about they love the most, Yahawashi. Yahawashi. The niggas still going to church. What the fuck is you doing?
Church on Sunday.
You off, man.
Oh, he on Saturday in church in the morning. Shit ridiculous. Cause the woman go, walk this go Chico.
Yeah, you see these niggas, man. This is the shit you see. You minding your business. You gonna get you some shit from the grocery store. You go down the street. There's a church. What you see? You see a nigga come out there with a black T-shirt on and blue and bordeaux blue and black fringes. How can an old woman out there? What the fuck is it? You doing? He in the church bang. He like banging. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. But it goes on that way though. Wait,
Hey, you got Israelite camps like IUIC actually going inside of churches. Like, what the fuck?
They are church. They are church. They're Israelite Baptist church, man. Yeah, they're Israelite Baptist church, man. You know? The 501c3 church, man. In the name of Islam.
If you got a priest the Lord and have police right there, something ain't going on right. That's a way of antenna. You know, have antennas up, man.
Now they got a reality show coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Israelite reality show.
Come on, man.
Yes. Y'all ready at the pastors of Hollywood?
Yeah, you
Got the pastors of Hollywood.
bullshit, man.
You don't need the police by you to teach the word of the Lord. For what?
I'm gonna say the angels and cancel them.
Yeah, this thing is simple, man. You ain't gotta do all that, man. It's free to work. We already get enough with this anyway. You gonna go get a rally? It's crazy, man. Get a plane, big ass purple plane flying.
Soul plane.
Stupid shit, man. But they know how to play on the simple. They know that you niggas like that type of shit. Anything shiny, look good, sound good, you play on that type of shit.
Especially if you could rap. You could rap and be
They
a
do
rapper prophet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hebrews and Hellcats and shit, man. Nigga on the other nigga, he's on the show with a known butt plugger, man. On No Jumper, man.
Wow.
A known freak porn stuff, man.
Whose woman is named Lena the Plug.
Yeah, Lena the Plug, man. Come on, man. You got no business, but you guys want clout. You want to be famous here. You want to be somebody, man. Oh, I got shot. Nigga, you lying. You live in San Diego, nigga. Ain't nothing, ain't a goddamn thing going on in San Diego. Some badass charges y'all had down there and bad tacos. Fuck you. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. This is crazy, man.
This is and it's just going into how Jake want to be with the Lord and with Esau at the same time. You can't do it.
Can't do it,
The
man.
Lord trumps Esau, man. This is First Maccabees 20:11.
Niggas trying to win in this society. Like old boy, juke the elephant up, man. Trying to make a name. A lot of you niggas is trying to make a name for yourself, man. Go ahead.
This is First Maccabees 1:11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Guess what? Them same niggas are back, man. Doing the same goddamn thing. Gathering men, gathering simple niggas among them to go to make a name for themselves and to be and put them up. Get a piece of that pie, man. That pie is old and rotten now, man. Go ahead.
All right. For since we departed from them, we had much sorrow.
Go ahead.
So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Yeah. You mean the same thing today, man. We see it. You do just what these devils do, man. A lot of you were bought and paid for by Esau, man. You got a receipt for these niggas, man. Like I say, General Hunter, where he's at? They see this guy in about 2-3 years. Serious?
I see that table with that kite.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That tight ass accident that you have a 513C charge.
Absolutely. Absolutely, so.
He told you to go get that thing.
You probably got it too, man.
Might be why it's in my head.
That heart stop. Yeah. A lot of these groups, like I said, a lot of them just gonna get you killed, man. You know? These cats really want to be, they get shows on Roku, Amazon. Man, you gotta do all that shit, man. Teach the word. It's simple. It's teach.
Simple enough that believe. They don't believe them, so they're gonna have to give it.
Yeah. You don't see these, you only pop up like right now. Right now we're in other locations because of what? You got downtown where we at. You got parades. You can't get down there. But that's a perfect time for them to. This is marching like North Korea and shit, man. Purple.
Hey,
Cadence and shit.
Remember they a couple of years ago, I think like up there in Memphis, they murder rate was high to that particular camp went up there and did a 500 man march in the city of Memphis.
What?
The Lord puts the evil in the city. You going against the Lord. The Lord puts the evil in the city. You march against the Lord. Yeah.
Thou shall march in the streets. Man, it's dumb shit, man. They have that 500 guys. You don't see none of them. You don't see videos from none of them.
No.
You don't see them on the block and nothing. We just got a bunch of bodies over there, man. The Lord just don't want a bunch of deadhead bodies. He want to bend the leaders, man. Them guys don't have a voice, man. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Sirach 4:27. It says, "Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the persons of the mighty."
Go ahead to it.
That's what you niggas are doing. You're just making yourself underlings to fools. They don't know what's going on. He definitely thought to get a rude awakening. You just following all of them.
After I said that he marched, he just doing it, pushing his glasses. Yeah. They got capes on, running behind cars and shit. Hey, sister. Read that.
And one short Issachar with the ponytail.
I think it was me and another brother. We going, you up there teaching dykes, man.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shit? I said, my man, a woman should not wear that. Shit, dyke. Clearly a dyke, man. Clearly.
They just look at it all opportunists, man. They're not really trying to return a man to repentance and righteousness, man, at this point.
You look at them.
Trying to get numbers.
You look at them.
Views.
They got all type of shit. That's why it's like an Israelite Baptist church. They covers you up. You got dreadlock, come over there. You got line up, come over there, man. It's no standard. You see it. ISPK, them niggas, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Them niggas said, if I tell you it's fish plate, get your hot sauce. I said, oh, that's crazy. That's nigga. I'm talking about doing it in the butt, man.
Yes, he did. Fried chicken inside of you.
Yeah, man.
Fried chicken.
Now you got Captain sorry, he beefing with Whack 100. Nigga, you ain't supposed to be in that world with them niggas. You serious?
I know you're trying to say it, bro. God damn, bro.
They beefing like
This nigga was laying on his stomach naked, man. What is the normal people, man? One body laying on his stomach naked.
yeah.
What is the rule, man?
Hold on, blood. Hold on, blood on Pyru, blood.
It's stupid shit.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be in that realm with them niggas, man. See, this nigga, sorry, he trying to get Kanye West number. Hey, man. Passing the number. Yeah, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. This is what, hey, man, the Lord gotta come back, man.
Yes.
The Lord gotta come back. This is what we dealing with, man. They right back in that same old bullshit again, man. Oh, yes, it is.
It's consolation. I'm told it, man. It's consolation for souls.
Go ahead. This shit is ridiculous, man. I gotta do a damn thing with them niggas, man. Y'all, see, GMS don't want to. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. We're not doing that. No. We ain't trying to do that. Only unity camp we got is when you got New Orleans and Memphis get together. New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Texas, Raleigh. That's only within GMS, man. We ain't doing all that shit with you dudes, man. You got the Wi-Fi camp, they tripping.
Yeah, because they said that I was telling the front of that shit, man. But like, when I first heard that dude talking, I was like, that's all like he got this shit, he got this from GMS. He ain't even gonna talk. But you don't want to give the men or the real prophets their respect. And like, look, this is where I learned it from.
He went down there and did it. I'm talking about prior to him doing what he's doing now. He went down there like I learned. He learned that.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
God damn.
We all did.
They make a big deal about some shit, man. Yeah, Roger Mayweather taught me how to buy. I learned from Roger Mayweather, man. Okay. Mr. Miyagi taught me how to do the wag. Hey, it's cool. All right, god damn. You got the Adam Advocate. Them dudes, they can't with an answer yet. About the shit, man.
He Wi-Fi. That's the Wi-Fi camera.
Yeah, same thing. YouTube name.
Yeah, he turned it. He was
Wi-Fi.
He was Adam Advocate. The Wi-Fi. He all over the place. That's him. He's everywhere, bro. Yeah, he's everywhere.
It's crazy, man. We gotta get out of here with these niggas, brother. We gotta vote, man. I love Lord. Shit, nigga get whacked. Look at this shit. High roof, nigga.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 6, and verse 24. It says, "Woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." Because it's not that time right now. It's not that time of hurt, right? It's serious. It's solemn right now. Not gonna go to it. It says, "Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. hey, majority of Israel, all right, as a whole, they speak well of these different camps, man. All right, they don't go into like brothers always bring out the nastiness of the scriptures, okay? The different double parables, all right? The things that like Revelations, things of that nature, because it's gonna turn men away, right? But not the true elect, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people. It says, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies. All right? And that's going into what the brother said, how they teaching, they can have dreads, they get their hair lined up, and other things against the scriptures. It says, even denying the Lord, Yahawah, that brought them, all right? Denying the name of the Lord, which is who they even call God is Yahawah, all right? And his only begotten son is Yahawashi. They denouncing those names, true names, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And ultimately, that's what they're going to be destroyed. Verse 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, all right? Pernicious ways, all right? And that's what they do with the people. They got the people follow their off doctrine, their teachings, all right? Prophesying to the people lies in that manner. And it says, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And they speak what? They scoffing against the men of the Lord, all right? Chiefly great Millstone, all right? From the elder council on down, they're teaching 100% truth, all right? You got it, brother. God, it says, verse 3, and though covetousness shall they with friends' words make merchandise of you. Framed words make merchandise of you.
Right, feign, meaning like fake. You feign somebody, that's like a pump fake. They use fake words to deceive the simple and make merchandise about people because all they care about is money. They don't see the end of this society. They see this place going on another 50 years. They want to be that dude in Babylon, man. You know, them dudes in the kingdom.
Look at that dude, you notice, like the dude Sonetta, when they all that bullshit, the debates and shit run out, what he trying to do? All of them trying to run GMS. What y'all think about this? Tell them there's nothing, man. It's round of gas. Then you got the cosmic squirter, polite. And he got that fucking rape charge. That nigga, he been quiet, man. He's been quiet. Yeah, that nigga.
They said that girl's lips were swollen.
Yeah, God damn, nigga. That nigga been quiet, but you don't see all the my philosophy is about the mechanism has captured me into the philosophy of the rubrification of the. Man, you don't see that stupid shit, man.
Oswald Bates.
Yeah. Oswald Bates niggas, man.
That's confusing everybody.
Yeah.
You just confusing everybody. Speak plainly, bro. Yeah, you just playing some magical words. Jake wondering what all the words mean.
Talking like goddamn scam all this shit, man. Read that part again, brother. Read that part again. That's it, man. Them niggas. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. And the simple believe that shit. They captured by that shit. You said nigga up there.
He's scamming.
That's deep. That's deep.
He's scamming too, huh?
Yeah. Say the biggie one nigga. But the other guy that died. Yeah, the C-19 got him. That nigga got away with $66.5 million from them. Ain't nobody got shit to say. Then the nigga checked out. He went to the spirit world.
Can't get that back.
Can't get that back. He jumping. You see the camera B-roll in the coach ship. You see a shoe get out, smoke. You turn around with all the weight on this shit, man. Nigga had stomach and shit. Nigga eating all it out. Yeah, nigga had an action figure, man. Nigga had two when I first came to the truth, the nigga had two buses, man. In a yellow Hummer in Harlem. Come on, man.
That nigga got his life, then he died.
Come on, man.
Double win.
Shit is ridiculous, man. And these are the cats you believe. The men, the actual men that's telling it like it is, man. You overlook them. Oh, I heard they who you with? Jim. I heard they raped. No allegations, no victims. Nothing. These niggas got victims, brother. These niggas, what the name of that? Frank Anchors? Yeah, them niggas up there. Shit, all over the world.
They beat Transformers with their guns.
Yeah, man. Yeah, them niggas, man. You niggas actually doing shit, killing bitches.
Burying them in ditches.
Burying them in ditches and shit, man.
I got something out.
Calling the man pockets and shit, man.
Yeah, pocket, bro. Pocket.
Nigga at the man house with big screen TV and shit at the man house. You know what I'm saying?
That dude dead too.
I know.
Yeah, car.
He
Yeah.
killed the man.
Killed him, yeah.
Killed the man.
Pockets?
Pocket dead.
man.
Oh, man.
I did like that shit. Heard of that shit?
That's crazy.
Shit.
They said they went in his house immediately
God damn.
and took big screens and shit.
They went this house?
Yes. They got the 65 inch squeeze through the wall. This real shit. They did so slim that shit. So slim that
Yeah, took all the roll out. Right, 12 o'clock.
You know they was in this, they was in the pocket shit. Radio.
No, they're probably making jokes and sticking their hands in their pockets while they're in his house and stuff.
Ridiculous, man. These niggas are vultures, man. Go ahead, huh?
Come. This Revelation chapter 21 and verse 8. The book of Revelation chapter 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, even like the one we're going to, like the fearful ones, all right? You know your pastor in these congregations, usually like counsel, or teaching a certain doctrine that's not what the Bible says, and you scared to say something against it. Okay, because they may do a video on me, I may get kicked out or anything like that. You feel man, boy, you do Yahawashi shot.
But you hit a also even from the women and some of the women and some of the you hit a also. I believe. Yeah. And take it, money, nigga. Write your name, email address, social. You hit a war story. You believe it, man. Them niggas doing that shit.
Lord, don't need your route number.
Cash out.
$350 garment for the Passover. Everybody had this particular garment on for the Passover, man. It's just like start-off kits. The elders ain't charging you nothing. They're giving you period out in the scriptures, man. And I know y'all over there doing that. Man, wait. You got brothers that just can't, ain't nobody doing nothing, man. Yeah, man. These niggas are robbing you. But don't pass something. Right, serious shit.
We keep getting, like Paul said, we spent because of you. They're spending because of you. Literally, Paul said we have been spent for you. Teaching, the doctrine, the ministry. They're spending off of you, for you, man. From you, man.
2 Peter 2, making merchandise.
Yes.
Yeah. You got it. Verse 8 says, but the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, all that's going on over in the camp, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
Yeah, man. That's coming for all you false prophets out there, man. All you extortioners, all you that take advantage of the simple, man. Which, by this everything has been displayed now by a lot of these different people, man. You should be on it, man. The elders give you the warning and tell you about some of these cats. Man, GMS said that. You see on the comment board. GMS did say that a couple years ago. These niggas robbing you, man. Them niggas not standing. A lot of them, like I said, hey, Yahawashi guy, I haven't seen that guy in a minute, man. Another big fat guy. I want to talk about every time it was him. He's like Rick Ross. Every time he talk about food, you don't see that cat. You just see the Zodiac. The heat off, man. He's off. All right. Go ahead. Let's got it first.
This is Ephesians 6, and I'm going to start at 5. It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of heart.
Yeah, now masters. Because a couple years ago, you had a bunch of guys, including Grumpy Knuckles. they were going against, because we were calling the elders, and one time they were calling the elders masters, man. They all are masters, man. Any man that teach you a skill, all right, even a skill so much to help you understand your story, they're your masters, man. Everybody has a master. The Kung Fu gods, the senseis, those are the masters of the students, man. Right? Daniel's son, Floyd Mayweather, all of them had somebody that trained and taught them, man. Right. Yeah, even when I was at Tulane, even in this world, you see a lot of graduates that come back and they get homage to they grow different businesses, farms, and practices. They come back and get homage to their professor, man, who taught them where they taught them, man. That's their masters. So we got masters with the apostles, man. That's not what the apostles taught. That's the problem. A lot of you cats want to be apostles to heart, man. But you don't know what it is to be the man. You ain't met the man, never talk to the man. But you want to be him though. All right? Like the Baton Rouge cigarette smoker. He want to be apostle to heart, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is that word, master. It's on Strong's G2962, Ketos. Get straight to the point. Back up to this it is a title of honor, expressive of respect.
What it is? What it is?
Is a title of honor.
And that's all it was. Even back then, that's all we were doing. We were giving the apostles honor, man. Those men need to be honored. All right, when I came in, them men 30 plus years. Now we got into the bracket of 40, man. All right, those men through Yahawashi have woken a lot of men up. We are those men of our spiritual parents, man. All right, go ahead, Al.
It says, it is a title of honor expressive of respect and reverence with which servants greet their master.
Right, and we greet them that way. You know? Go ahead, Al.
Continue. This is verse 6 in Ephesians 6.
And like the brother said on that last video, you got those. Our elders reverence their elders. We reverence, me myself, I reverence the apostles that taught me. Then you got brothers that you have your elders in your camp that taught you. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get masters.
God. It's like Big Bill said before, man. That was his thing, man. And even when you and that master falls out, you gotta still keep that honor. Yeah, he taught me, like, we not agreeing right now, but that's the man that taught me. You know? Go ahead.
Hey, it's like a running back, someone like a Marshall Faulk pattern this game after like a Walter Payton or Jim Brown.
Yeah.
That's paying off.
And shit, man.
Kinda,
Everybody, even from the top singers, you see these niggas moving and dancing, shaking. Oh, Chris Brown he took a little bit from Michael Jackson. You got somebody to look up to, man. Yeah, you take a little bit from the greats, man.
Michael Jackson took it from James Brown.
Just as I was talking, who I was talking to? I was talking to that brother. I said, you naturally what you would do. And I did it. You take a little bit from Apostle to her. You take some experience from Elder Gabor, Elder Rambam, Yahawah, Elder Yahawah, different men, and you culminate, and you make you who you are, man. All right? You know, it is what it is, man. It's homage, man. All right, go ahead.
So again, Ephesians Ephesians 6:5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart, as unto Yahawashi and Mashiach. Not with eye service, as men pleasers.
Not with eye service. As men pleasers. That's where.
But as the servants of the Mashiach, doing the will of the Most High from the heart.
That's plain. Really, that's plain, man. All right? That was it?
One more. With goodwill doing service as the Lord and not to men. Now, ultimately, wanted to bring that out when y'all was talking about the shenanigans and stuff that they do with the marching and so on and so forth. That's pleasing to the people. You know, they'll pop out when a murder happens, so they look like they're for the black community, and they need to come and join them.
Hey, you niggas pop up when you come away from Memphis and all these other places when there's Essence Fest.
Entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment. Some bullshit. Cause you right after you get finished marching, hooping and hollering, you gonna be a part of that bullshit.
Ambulance chasing.
Yeah.
I saw it firsthand. I remember once I was at Jazz Fest, driving there to the back, and I saw IUIC on the fairgrounds, just walking to enjoy the fest. I just happened to look over out the window and saw like 5 of them, walking to go.
Part of the bullshit, man. Niggas, you look at it. A lot of you still eating bologna sandwiches and shit. It's all right. They smoking, they doing all type of crazy shit, man. You know? I don't believe you, man. You are actually right. Go ahead, you gotta get yours, dog.
Titus 1:10. But there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
You that's in the know. You know that you're Israelite. You know the bullet of Yahawashi. You know what's going on. All right? But you just read it again.
Well, there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Yeah, especially Flavor Flav, man. You know who Flavor Flav is, right? You know who Flavor Flav is? No, the Flavor Flav of the truth. Your brothers know what he's talking about. Yeah, he just talking, man. Like what his name? What his name? Gary, the old man. No. The old man that just died. Dick Gregory. He just talking, man. Shut up. That nigga need to shut up, man. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Wait, all right.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go out.
Yes.
There you go out.
Radio Raheem, man. Yeah, Radio Raheem. Go ahead. Miles must be stopped. Miles must be that man. Miles must be stopped.
Got to be stopped.
And the Twitter, man.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Who subvert whole houses,
We know what we're
teaching
talking.
things which they are not.
They're teaching what they are not, man. You know? That's what they do. Man, they teach the shit how it is, man. The mark of the beast is the chip. Plain, flat out, it's the chip, man. It's the very chip. I can't do the research. I have done the research. All I'm doing is bring it up. You need to go do it. How is something there that you basically passed up? You had to. Or just purposely overlook it. You know, go ahead.
For filthy lucre's sake.
And a lot of this is about this, man. You've been approached by the Jesuits, right? You've been approached by the Rosicrucians, all right? Some form of the elites. You've been approached and been given briefcases of money, access to whatever, I don't know, access to whatever 501c3s to teach otherwise, man. No, I see. Even in the video back then, and the apostle got it on the I think I had it on the hard drive. When that guy Don Allen went down there and said he remembered the day when Nate Nathaniel 7 went in saying Yahawashi, but when that gentleman in that room wanted to come out saying Christ, man. It's on record if you calling on the name Yahawashi. Y'all know the name Yahawashi and purposely don't teach it.
language. I'm gonna teach the language I speak.
Many brothers reference.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Bullshit, man.
And many brothers always reference that one video Nathaniel 7 did back in the 90s, how he perfectly, like, flawlessly broke down the name.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's some strange activity, man.
I used to see one of the videos saying, so yes, I'm gonna see you. How I have my ears and you start to.
You got some men that didn't sell out and teaching wiggly, and they trying to get on with the ball. They trying to get it. Like I'm teaching wiggly. They just trying to get the ball. You know, trying to get the CO3, whatever. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. That was it on that?
Yeah. I got you on that. Come.
Everybody get out of here.
Real quick,
Go ahead, get out of here.
all right, this 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 13 and 14, it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, it says, but continue thou, talking to the elect, in the things which thou hast learned.
We have to continue the things that we learned. We learned that the MOBT is what? The mark of the beast, man.
Right.
Our apostles have laid the groundwork and showing us countless numbers of information. Who started it? What they have done? What their plans are? All right. You gotta teach that, man. Going into the etymology of haragma, stigma, and what's the other one? Stizo, man. Grapho. Right? And many other things. You gotta teach it how it's been taught. You don't just remix this shit like Puff Daddy, man. And Genuine. And fucking whatever niggas that love remixing back in the day. Timberland, man.
Yeah.
You niggas is crazy. Teach what you've been taught. Don't add on to this. Because you in your feelings. You niggas just start add shit to the word, man. Go ahead,
It says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of.
Yeah, we are assured of, man. We are assured of the MOBT is the mark of the beast, man. We are assured of that the so-called white man is Esau and Edom, okay? We are assured that this is the stick. This sign here is the stick. Right. With the 12 tribes of Israel on it, man. The last tribes are a part of the nation of Israel, man. We know this, man. Through dividing the scripture, just going through the word, man. We're not wavering on Sunday. They not a part of it on Monday. Yeah, they part of it. No, nigga. Go ahead.
Yep. It is. It says, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Yeah. We like I said, ultimately, we got this from the Yahawashi, but through the elders apostles, all right?
Jeremiah 3:15. Yeah. Those who will give you path according to his order. Right.
Yeah. And then rule well with the knowledge, man.
Right.
Then rule well as a whole. If put a fire on our ass every now and then, all right, when it needs be, all right, and it teaches how they're supposed to be taught, man. All right, and they not, you know, since I've been there, they have never done no gimmicks, no bullshit, man. These niggas out there in the woods, they remember that video they say out there in the woods. Oh, look at, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Stupid shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit late, man.
I remember that corny.
We got no vests on, no AR-15s, no pistols on our hips. You don't see none of that shit, man. If you scared, go your ass to church, man. You scared to die? Just teach the word, man. That's all they gotta be. But like I said, the Lord is gotta, you know. Huh? Yeah. He's trying to get somewhere. He's trying to be somebody in this kingdom, man. You see it. Go ahead, Al.
It's second
Probably
Peter.
hitting on that.
It's John 12 and 40. John 12 and 40. It says, he hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw the glory and spake up. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue.
Go into it.
Right? As you think about it, says, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of Yahweh. Right? You're just more concerned about what men think, getting money. Then you basically just niggas with everybody spend, bro. Money, cars, clothes, and hoes, but you got a garment on.
A Christian that knows the nationality.
Oh, yeah. Where's the fucking Christian? Where's the Christian?
You lose the Hellcats. You know what niggas doing the Hellcats, man? All type of wickedness, man. Huh? Yeah. Bullet holes and all that stupid shit, man. That's the spirit of a woman, because a woman loves attention. You know?
Yes.
Gets me. A lot of you cats want to bring hip hop or black culture, that black culture shit into this, man. Contaminate this thing with hip hop. Shit is ridiculous, man. But we're going to start in a couple of minutes, come back, do a Shabbat lesson. We'll end it right here. If I give my praise for this analysis.
Yahawashi, Yahawashi,